Let's go. Easy money.
Right there, push
Hey.
What you just saw there was my first bar muscle up. So me and Andrew, I've had him on the channel before. We went to this park. It was pretty far from where we live. It was about 40 minutes, 40 minutes with traffic, but we were still able to get there whilst the sun was still up and get in a good workout. So it was pretty simple. It was gonna be, dips, pull-ups, push-ups, chin-ups, leg raises, and squats. But what happened is that there was a guy there. Yeah, he was playing soccer on the field, and he saw us. He saw us at the park, working out, getting in that work, and here comes his appearance.
You know how to do a muscle up? You show us?
I'd like to see that.
You want me to show you?
Yeah.
Can you teach me at least?
So as you probably heard, he's in the background, cheering us on, and then he was saying, let's see some muscle ups. And, I'd never done a bar muscle up before, so he was going to show us. He had to go to his car to put up some stuff because, he had set up some stuff outside on the field. And after our last set of the dips and the pull-ups here, he ended up going into, I guess, sensei mode, and, was trying to teach us the pull-ups, and he tells us a good amount about his life and his experience on the bars. It was very interesting. It's just we weren't expecting to come out here and then meet somebody who is interested into the same stuff as us. It just kind of goes to show you what can happen if you are willing to put yourself out there. You can run into some very great, very amusing surprises. And, I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm just really glad that me and Drew, we decided to come out here and work out. Because, again, we wouldn't have experienced anything like this. He was even telling us how there were, some, I guess, maybe crews or whatever that would come out here and they would work out. So I'm just going to kind of let a bit of this play out. Just, him going over his explanations and things like that.
These are the best clothes. I have a bad elbow. Bro, I told you I was 17. I'm 27. I've been doing these since I was a young kid. But I would start off just by putting my elbows up. I wouldn't be able to get up. So what I used to do was I'd go up and I'd put my elbows like this.
Like that, okay. Yeah.
And then and then I'd get up. But that's not the proper way.
Yeah.
The proper way to build up properly, take your time. Be patient. Build. Start slow. And really feel it, like how you doing those pull-ups.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you build up. Do the chest from here. Let yourself dangle. Go up. Explode. And then you'll be able to get to the point where you'll be like, okay, I think I can get over. I think I can explode up and then try to get over something else. One arm at a time, and then you'll be able to do two. Try it. Try to get it. I think you can do it. I think you're strong enough.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're almost
do it now.
Now I gotta do it.
Hey.
Now what do I get? Ah. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I played professional soccer for 6 years after, and that was just my thing. I just liked being outdoors.
Right.
There wasn't anything else. Like how you got a camera and stuff, that's what you gotta do. You'll see your growth.
Yeah.
And it's not an overnight thing. Bro, it took me 2 years, like really focusing. I was on and off. 2 years of devoting to it, and then I figured it out.
Right.
It's just getting that one form, that one arm movement. Try it one more time. You shouldn't leave here until you at least get one. And if anything, start off the way that I did it. Put elbows on it. And that's gonna help with your core too.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
gotta get up there. You gotta get up there.
Oh. You were almost there. You were almost there, man. You at that moment, you just need to contract.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Easy money.
Right there, right there. Push
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. And it feels good.
I was trying to do the second one.
Yeah,
No.
and it feels...
Oh, there we go. Hey.
And it's almost like you're floating. Okay. Now the second step. Go down as slow as you can. As slow as you can, and then do it one more time. Try to get back up.
So yeah, at some point, me and Drew were gassed and we couldn't really even try to do any more muscle ups. And it was just kind of funny. We just kept trying to, get back on the bar over and over. But at some point it was like, all right, we just got to keep going with the workout, right? This did happen in the middle of our workout. So it was just kind of like, we were just doing basically pull-ups, dips, or trying to do pull-ups, dips. So, at some point he had to go, and Andrew, he had still tried to make a couple of attempts, but he wasn't able to. I feel like for him, it's just going to take a bit more of just more technique work and time and just having more strength and more muscle gain in general, since he is a bit more on the begin. I'm still a bit more on the beginner side, I feel like, but he's more of a beginner than I am a beginner, right? So we continued on with the workout, and I feel like the main takeaways is basically to just kind of have more faith in yourself, because I feel like I could have gotten not the dip, but the muscle up a lot in a lot of those attempts. The attempts that I don't have, of course, on the on footage. But I feel like maybe I just needed to trust myself to kind of lean more into the movement. And, that's probably why I, didn't get it on those first couple of tries. But still, the fact that I was able to get this movement my first time ever on, on a bar. I've done ring muscle-ups before, but never a bar muscle-up, because I feel like that's a lot more harder on a bar. And so I was very, very proud of myself. And these bars here were really good. There's one park me and Andrew went to, and the bar sucked. But these bars are really good. And he was telling us, I already said this, but there's a whole, community out here that comes, a bit earlier in the day or more on the weekends. And he was saying, they're more experienced than him. He was telling us, he's been doing this for 10 years. And he was saying that those guys are, really jacked, and they've been on it for years and years at this point. And, hopefully at some point, when or if we do revisit this park, possibly we can have our times lined up in a way to where we can visit them, or not visit them, but kind of run into them or be there at the same time as them. And the guy, his name was Elvin. He did give us his Instagram, and or he gave Andrew his Instagram. I didn't have my Instagram open, so we of course now we have a way to contact this guy and maybe get in touch with others that are like him. And again, it's just put yourself out there. Find your local park. Find anything, whatever, right? And then people around you might become inspired, or there might be someone who's way more experienced than you coming up, and they want to show you something, right? Because if we had never come out here today, if I had never texted Andrew going hey bro, you free to work out Friday, whatever, are you free to work out, things like that, if we never set this up, we would have never ran into this guy at all. This wouldn't have ever happened, and I would have been working out in my backyard or in my garage. So it's just at some point, even if you are a bit nervous or scared, put yourself out there. And things like this can happen, bro, because this was something amazing, bro. This can lead to the building of a community. And so, I'm just glad that we did this. And also the park, it was a pretty nice park. There's a lot of people just walking their dogs. There were kids playing in the playground. There was a rec center at the park, but there were some kids playing basketball. It was just just a nice thing in general. I had a great time working out with my bro, And another thing I want to mention is, finding someone to kind of work out with, having a friend, maybe even a family member, whatever the case may be. I feel like it just makes the sessions a lot better. Of course, you're most likely going to get more of your gains in isolation, especially if you don't have like a sibling that's into the same things as you. But again, like, it's great to just have a friend or a pal, just someone that's kind of, going through the same things as you, and like, is willing to work out. It was very fun. It was also interesting to kind of see us kind of like side by side, and seeing the differences between like our strength and endurance and just other capabilities in general. You want to get bigger legs? Do these!
Nay, for at least 5 to 6 sets.
And then we ended off with the classic, the bodyweight squat, 100 squats. Drew did 50 heel elevated, and then he did 50 regular, and then I did 100 regular all the way through. In general, it was a great workout. I really did enjoy myself. We both really did enjoy ourselves. We were talking about like, how we should come out to just these types of places more, especially where we live. They're pretty, I guess, far and few in between. Again, like we had to do a pretty good drive. Traffic. It was traffic. It was a good amount of traffic on the way there, good amount of traffic on the way back. But it doesn't matter because, it's the experience that we gained here. Like, again, like, imagine if I was like, oh, man, damn. Now, I'm not going to drive that 40 minutes or whatever. And then we would have missed out on this opportunity, an opportunity to run into someone who was willing to show us, the ropes when it comes to things. And just to, just kind of almost make like a new acquaintance, a new friend, possibly, things like that. And the possibility of having even newer friends or newer like-minded individuals that we can interact with, right? And so he was just telling us like there was a whole group, and he wants to see if he can get us in touch with that group, because there's like a what do you say, like a, not a WhatsApp, I think it was like a WhatsApp or whatever. But it's just very, again, guys, put yourself out there. You don't know what's gonna happen. Do that, and you can achieve greatness. You can start a community. You can inspire others. Others can inspire you. You can have people coming out there and trying to do what you're trying to do. So it was just a great thing, honestly, a beautiful thing. And again, we were outside. It was getting a little chilly. It was getting a little chilly. Hopefully, my mom doesn't watch this video, because she's gonna be getting on me for not wearing 3 layers and 5 different coats, because it's that cold outside, I guess. But you warm up as you work out. But that whatever. So see you guys in the next video. If you watch all the way through, thank you very much. Have a good one. See you guys. Yeah, see you guys later.